All right, bet. We getting ready to go live on the other channel, man. Y'all double tap the screen, shut a live out, man. Hold on. We should be dual live. Man. Let's see. Are we live on both the channels? Let's see.
Previously on the rise and fall of nature.
All right, as we live on both channels. Y'all double tap the screen, shut a live out. We should be live
and fall of nature.
On we should be live on 2 screens. Let me see. Do I got the link pinned? I need to pin the link. All right, chat. Double tap the screen, shut a live out. If you're on the other live, you know what I'm saying? We got the StreamYard set up with the link pin. If you want to join the panel, we're going to do a panel today, and I'm on a solo live. But we finna talk about, is it out of America breeding grounds for court leaders? We got a TikTok court leader getting raided, and we got Nature Boy returning. What's up, Daniel? I didn't know Nature Boy was that big on Bigo. Like, I've been over there on Bigo for a while. I didn't know Nature Boy, like, was that big on Bigo. And it's like, over the last week, he been popping in and out, so it's been going crazy. You said, do I know sign language or death? Nah, Daniel, I don't. But yeah, so yesterday we had the TikTok court leader. He got raided. So I never seen that. What was the documentary? They say it was a Netflix documentary, like Dancing with the Devil or something. I never watched it. You know what I'm saying? I never watched the Dancing with the Devil. You said drunk. I'm not drunk yet. I do got some tequila over there. We might get on some tequila, but I never seen that Dancing with the Devil documentary. So we finna go over it, and I want to know, is the divided America breeding grounds for court leaders, man? You said 510, 501 Bryce song, 510 Bryce song. If you talking about 501 Bryce, he from Arkansas. I support him. I'm fucking with 501 Bryce just because he from Arkansas. Oh, shit. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. My laptop came unplugged, man. I kicked it out, man. Y'all know how y'all kick the outlets out. But yeah, Chad, if you talking about 501 Bryce, I fuck with 501 Bryce. What's up, Tinky? What you doing, girl? We finna do this. I am dual streaming, so it's 2 lives going on right now on my channel. If you go to my channel and go and just click my lives, I'm on a panel right now too, to where y'all can see the video with me. So if y'all want to watch the video with me, just go. It's still on my channel. It's just a separate live, and you can click a StreamYard link and join the panel. Like if you want to come up and talk, where everybody can hear you too. You know what I'm saying? So we finna get into it though. We finna get into it, man. Y'all know what time it is. We in intro mode, man. Where that baby go there? Where that baby go there, man? Go, go, go. What's up, Slavic? What's up, Roland? Rolling. Call you Buzz? All right. What's up, Say No? Y'all double tap the screen. Let's get the 10 likes right quick. Let's get the 10 likes right quick. Y'all double tap the screen for me, man. We finna get into it, man. What it do, Chalk? Appreciate that, Jennifer. Chalk, we do got 2 lives going on. It's another live on my other channel. I mean, on this channel, but it's on another stream. So if you want to join the panel, I got a StreamYard panel going on right now too. So it's 2 lives going on this one channel. I'm on camera on StreamYard. We got the videos we finna watch, and the link is pinned if anybody wants to come in. You said where I'm from? I'm from Arkansas. I'm from Arkansas. Yeah. All right, man, we finna get into the video, man. Let's see, man. I want to know, man, the divided states of America. Is the divided America breeding grounds for courts? Let's see.
And false imprisonment.
Thank you, Big Niche, for the $10 super chat. Thank you, Big Niche, for the $10 super chat. Y'all give Big Niche some likes on the super chats. You said, am I from the hood? Somewhat, you know what I'm saying? There's some hoods. It's hoods everywhere. You know, I call my shit the hood, but to y'all, it might not be the hood. I mean, there's activity going on. Dope fiends, whatever. Any activity that's going on in any hood, it go on in the hood that I'm from. You know what I'm saying? You say you from Louisiana? Nah, I'm from Arkansas. You said I never asked you, I'm the left or the right. Yeah, I'm the voice of the politically homeless, Jocelyn. I'm a centrist. So, I'm a centrist. I got more conservative values, but I am a centrist. Let's see what's going on with this nature boy, y'all.
To his hometown of San Diego. Since returning back to the States, it would be who he linked up with that would be a shock to everybody. But most of all, it would be a dagger stuck deep in the back of Nature Boy. Although he'd only been gone for a few weeks, during that short time of separation, his feelings towards
Thank you, Tinky, for watching over here, Tinky. Thank you,
While
Tinky.
sitting in the local park, Solar began venting how he truly felt for the man he once called God.
He's paying for everything that he's done. You beat women into seizures.
So they saying that he's paying for everything that he's done. They used to, the people that was involved in Nature Boy Court, they was calling him God. They was looking at him like he was God. And this guy right here, I guess he used to call him God. Now he's talking about that Nature Boy was beating women into a seizure. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that Nature Boy was beating women into a seizure, but I have seen the clips to where they was talking about, he said, we in the woods, what can they do? You know, you saying they can't say no, we in the woods. So now we hearing from people that has left his court, people that has left his tribe, you know what I'm saying? So now he talking about he was beating women into a seizure. I didn't know Nature Boy was beating women into a seizure. You said Nature Boy gonna get whooped in prison. Didn't he get stabbed last year? What's up, Indy? Didn't he get stabbed last year? What's my favorite sport? My favorite sport is probably football. I probably was better at baseball, and I'm teaching my kids baseball. You said the courts already took over, Carlos. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of more courts, man. We see the divided states, the America being divided is bringing out a lot more court-like activity. We got Nature Boy popping back out on Bigo. He's sending Bigo in the uproar. We got the TikTok court leader got raided yesterday, and I'm just seeing it. I see the writing on the wall. You say how I'm a black person from Russia, not by the looks of your profile picture, not by the looks of your picture. You said who gives a fuck? I don't know. I mean, a lot of people give a fuck. You said a whole bunch of wannabes. You said that was being wannabes. Oh, you talking about wannabe court leaders? Probably. You said I'm from Pakistan. What do I think about you being from Pakistan? Nothing. I mean, I hope you have a good day, bro. What am I doing? We're doing a reaction to the rise and fall of Nature Boy. Then we're going to do a reaction to the court leader, the TikTok court leader that just got raided. I'm dual live on this channel, so if y'all want to watch the video I'm watching, just go to my live streams on this channel, and you will see me live on another panel where you can actually watch the video. You said people find information and want to imitate and make it their own shit. They do. I do see a lot of people on Bigo running around talking like Nature Boy. But if you want to be real, to me, I feel like Nature Boy ran with Young Pharaoh shit. If you want to be real, the first person I heard just actually pushing like throughout the internet. This is me. This is me. Now, y'all might feel different. I seen Pharaoh doing it first, being real. If you want to be real, I seen Pharaoh doing it. I thought Nature Boy was really running with Pharaoh shit, if you want to be real. Then Pharaoh tatted that shit on his eye. Looked like he got the, you know what I mean, playing with his nose, and he went off the rails. But double tap the screen, man. Y'all double tap the screen. But there is a lot of people that's running off with Nature Boy, his teachings, people running off with Pharaoh. That's all it is, man. When you get into, like, what do they call this shit, pseudoscience and shit like that, everybody take a little bit from over here, they take a little bit from over there, and they put it in a little bowl, and they mix it around. They mix it around. They mix it around. And they push it to the world. That's what they do when it comes to these teachings. You said they clone on Pharaoh. You said, do I condone Hamas? I'm on my business, Jamal Jocelyn. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm on my business. When it comes to the Israel Hamas shit, I'm on my business. It's a holy war. Like, what do I look like getting into that holy war? I'm not from Israel. I'm not from Hamas. I'm not with either one of their religious teachings. You know what I'm saying? So shit, that's not my business. I feel like shit, at the end of the day, what going on over there is not my business. You say everybody got an unk now. Yep. You say Israel, Palestine, not my business. Not my damn business. You say he got lectures on YouTube. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. That's not my Russia, Ukraine, not my business. Israel, Palestine, not my business. Like, I'm America first. If y'all haven't realized that, but maybe a lot of y'all are just my first time because I'm in a different algorithm with this stream. But when it comes to plug and have my views on international dealings, foreign relations and shit, I'm America first. When it comes to Israel, Hamas, not my damn business. Russia, Ukraine, not my damn business. Like, straight up, like we just rearmed Ukraine. We just rearmed Ukraine. We did all of that talking. The right did all of that talking about no, we don't need the woo, woo, woo. What did they do? They just turned around and rearmed Ukraine. So does it really matter? Oh, I forgot I'm on this live right here. Y'all probably can see me falling up. You said you want to support me, you like and subscribe, but you can't hear me? Oh, y'all can't hear me over here. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad, y'all. Y'all can't hear me. Appreciate that, Dorsey. Y'all over there letting me know I didn't have audio on the other one. I should have audio now. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Chad. I didn't know that. You said, what am I yapping about? We're talking about courts. Is this breeding grounds? Is America, the divided states of America right now, breeding grounds for court activity? Is it breeding grounds for court activity? You say America's a corporation. It is. It is. Let's get back into it. I didn't know Nature Boy was beating women in the seizures, though, bro. I didn't know that.
Pummel effery behind the cameras, and everybody has to act like it's some Willy Wonka shit, so nobody knows what's really going on. I'm not a victim. I signed up to be there, and I was there for a while, and I have to tell you the truth. You know, it is what it is.
Although Solar Bash and Nature Boy would catch people off guard, the fact that he did it while sitting next to Nate Terry was the real shocker.
It's funny how the story's playing.
Who is Nate Terry?
It's just funny how this played out like this. But
See, one thing Nature Boy did was that he kept his community tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nature Boy kept his community tight, and I don't know what the fuck he was teaching them over there. Like, I really don't know what the fuck he was teaching them over there. But it was like everybody was ready to run through a brick wall for this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was ready to run through. I don't know if he was telling them folks he was the second coming. I mean, I'm sure, because, I mean, obviously he's not. He was telling them he was God. You know, but I did see him on the Bigo Live the other day. He was still talking about the black woman as God and all of that. So his teaching's the same. But he would say he ain't been with a woman in a long time. So we can assume Nature Boy in there getting some pussy. You know what I'm saying? He probably in there getting some pussy right now because he has been open about, you know what I'm saying, doing things with men. So, and he just kept saying when he was talking to the girls on the live, he was like, yeah, it's been a long time since I've been with a woman, which, I mean, shit, he been locked up, since 22, 21, 22. So, yeah, it have been 3 years since he been with a woman. But he ain't saying it's been 3 years since I had some. You said where I'm from? I'm from Arkansas. That shit crazy.
is that man owes me a daughter.
Ever look at that dude the same? Like everybody that left, I can't never look at them the same again. Cause it's like as soon as things get hard, you ran and you justified it, you know, in your own way.
Nature Boy baby mama be on YouTube Live. Oh, I don't know what the hell they doing. They doing the 666 signs and doing some kind of hooting and hollering, man. That don't sit right with my spirit, man. I don't think it does, man. That shit, I don't know what they got going, man. What is they doing here, man? This shit like a fraternity, man. Oh, they Carbon Nation, so they doing the 666 for carbon. Okay, I get it now. I see what they doing now. They keep doing the 666 because they Carbon Nation. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, it had kind of lost me for a second. You know what that clip reminded me of? It reminded me of when Ye had them in there singing that Good Morning. When Ye had the kids in there singing Good Morning, this kind of what it reminded me of.
Piece of flavor. So there's been a lot of false things stated about what we stand on and what we dedicated our life to and what we're committed to.
Oh, she lighting the sage up? She got a big ass thing of sage over here.
You know, express some truth, shed some light.
What's up, Layla?
You know, what
You know 6'6".
really are, because we don't want
You said, what's my name? Plugsation. They call me Plug.
There's a lot of people on the news speaking about 3 gods, saying false allegations about him, and as his disciples, as his angels, as his wives, we have to shed light and speak up about, you know, the truth and what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And for people who are real and actually have a pure heart, you'll see that a lot of the stuff that people are saying are not true. You know, people who have,
it's like 5 girls over here talking, like in front of a table.
Seeing people come here willingly, leaving willingly, and putting their personal feelings.
She did say people would come and go willingly. So she's saying like shit, it wasn't no kidnapping basically because people was coming and going under their own will. So how do y'all feel about that, chat? Press 1 if you think people could come and go as they feel over there at Carbon Nation. Press 2 if you don't feel like people could come and go as they felt in Carbon Nation. I kind of feel like those people could have left, man. I don't feel like they was kidnapping nobody. I'm just gonna be real. Maybe brainwashed, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like he was kidnapping nobody.
Onto our family, and so we must speak the truth, because that's what we came here to do. We decided to dedicate our lives to the truth, to what is divine mathematics.
You say Scientology the same thing, Tinky?
Individuals who decided to meet on one common purpose, to meet on one mind, on one frequency.
So what is that common purpose?
All
What is their common purpose? Like, I want to know their mission statement. What is their common purpose? Is it that Nature Boy is God? Is it, I don't know. Like, what is their common? What are they together for? Is it polygamy? Is it exiting the system? Like, I don't know what their common goal is. Double tap the screen. Let's get to 25 likes right quick. Let's get to 25 likes right quick, man. Double tap the screen.
Have been on this journey for a very long time, walking with God, walking with the Messiah, walking with the Christ. And so we see him, we see his heart, we know who he is, we know his motives behind what he's doing. We know that he is a good person, and all he wants to do is help humanity and help his women and give them divine knowledge of self and wisdom and truth and facts and actuality. The common thing that these people, these women, have in common when they leave here is their inability to deal with their emotions under pressure. They're very immature. And when things don't go your way, then they get very irate, they get angry, and then you will see
This is designed to bring all the attention to Chief, bro. This is a stepping stone. This is not a setback. It's only a setback to the untrained mind. We ain't did nothing but tell people to go back to next, bro. That's all we did. That's it, bro. Enjoy the movie. Because when he get out, it's gonna be like Tupac getting out. It's gonna be like Nelson Mandela getting out. And all eyes on me. Everybody and their mama that said he wasn't getting out gonna be looking like a fool. And when he was locked up in Nicaragua, y'all was jumping for joy, celebrating, touchdown dancing, like he wasn't ever gonna get out. Then he got out. Only thing I know is this is opportunity.
What the nigga go to jail for in Nicaragua? What the nigga go to jail for in Nicaragua, chat? Let's get to 25 likes right quick. Double tap the screen. You say all they waiting for is one good lick. I remember they said he was having people file out for the PPP or for whatever was going on at the time. Straight up. Man, somebody get Tennessee the fuck up out of here. Boy, I ain't never came out the closet with nothing. Nigga, I ain't never been in the closet. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? Tennessee white trash. What the hell is you talking about, bro? Get the hell out of here.
To keep the knowledge without having Chief hold their hand all the time, and without Chief keeping the training wheels on them, everybody got to keep the knowledge on their own now. Everybody got to keep the knowledge on their own now.
By the middle of May of 2022, just a month after Nature Boy was arrested, True was now the only man left in Carbonation. Up until then, it had been just him and Caliber. During a live stream,
He the only man left in Carbonation, so everybody left Carbonation. Ain't no way he the only one left. I be seeing people on Bigo. Maybe they just advocators. Maybe they not real Carbonation or something. Maybe they just advocators.
after leaving, Caliber would state he left on good terms, and there was no bad blood between him and Nature Boy.
So don't get it twisted. Like everything is good with three guys cool. You know what I'm saying? We still pushing three. We still putting free three. Like we gonna get through this, right? Pretty much, you know what I'm saying, the only person there right now is True. So he holding it down. He really holding it down. And I just want to discuss right now on the reason why I left. I didn't really leave. It's more of a agreement. It was more of an agreement. Just I talked to my chief and basically said like,
I appreciate you, Doris.
OG. It's time for you to become a man and support yourself. Like Chief gave us the knowledge. We've been studying under Chief for me it's been like 3 years. So now it's time to actually start applying that. And rather than it being a more codependent relationship where Chief is fighting our demons for us, and you know what I'm saying, we're relying on Chief for us to deal with our problems. Basically, we came to a mutual agreement, and it was basically brought to my attention like it was a codependent relationship. Like we gotta give Chief his space so that he could also tap into what he needs to tap into as well. It's all love though. It's all
What's
love.
up, Jane? Appreciate the sub. What's up,
You know,
Sub-Zero?
that blood is, you know what I'm saying? That's still my highest self. That's still my OG. Like the last conversation we had, literally like we was on the phone together. Like, yo, I love you. Like, I love you. Like, go do your thing. Go be great. Go make me proud. That was his last things. Chief told me on the phone.
While there was no bad blood between Caliber and Nature Boy, the animosity coming from Solar towards Nature Boy was a different story. Since reuniting with Neytiri, the two of them had moved to Mexico, and it seemed like whenever Solar went live, he was unable to hold back his disdain for Nature Boy.
Fuck a messiah. Fuck a religion. Fuck a spiritual journey, bro. Why is there so much hate around Nature Boy's name? Because he tells the truth, or because there's hate in his heart?
Okay, so now this nigga get on here talking about fuck a messiah, fuck a nature, bro. Like you was in this program, man. Like damn, like what is going on here? Now I don't know if it was really. See, when these kind of videos come out, chat, and niggas be doing this type shit, I don't know if it was really, you know what I'm saying, ill will there, or if it's just you hurt, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we know Nature Boy locked up in jail. Like, of course he did some badass shit. But it's like, nigga, you was running around behind this nigga for all of this time. So it's like, you trying to separate yourself from it, bro? Or are you just really hurt? Like, did he do something to you? Because it's like, shit, you was around when the other shit was going on. You was around when the other shit was going on. All this shit that they allegedly put him in jail for, you was around, nigga. So why now? Why is it so, you know what I'm saying, fuck them, this and shit? Like, what led you to this point, nigga? Cause you saying fuck spirituality, you doing all this, but I'm saying you got the damn all seeing eye chain, you got some kind of hoop earring, man. Like, well, see what this nigga said, bro.
Never sold or went live. He was unable to hold back his disdain for Nature Boy.
Fuck a messiah. Fuck a religion. Fuck a spiritual journey, bro. Why is there so much hate around Nature Boy's name? Because he tells the truth, or because there's hate in his heart? Maybe people aren't as bad as we were taught they were by him. What he is the Antichrist. You want to give him a title? The title is the Antichrist.
Damn.
Every day I wake up in my heaven. Every day my life gets better and better and better and better and better and better and better.
Call that man the Antichrist.
Damn. They want to see you, baby. They just want to see you. Oh, can I see your lotus? Can they see up to your lotus? Face lotus. That's all they need to see. Oh, she's getting dressed. For real?
Yeah.
No? She don't want to look at y'all. Is it really a Terry? No, it's not. It's an imposter. That's a man. It's a transsexual. It's a trans hand. This is the hand of a male.
I was with trannies. Oh my god.
You didn't get hit with negativity today, Nature Boy. You got hit with the truth. You got hit with Cupid. You're welcome. It hurt, I know, but you're welcome.
Musa had moved back home to Maryland about a month after leaving Carbonation. Since then, he'd done a lot of self-reflecting, and had come to the conclusion that anyone still dealing with Carbonation was someone he refused to associate with.
I don't want nothing to do with anybody that's still associated with Chief in the trial. Me, myself, personally, I realized that there was a lot of bad things going on, that I put myself in that situation that I no longer want to be associated with at all. And I just want that to be known. I want that to be on public record that I'm denouncing Chief in the entire trial. Chief is sinister, bro. There's evil things going on.
Since moving back home to...
Hey, motherfucker leaving Carbonation like them girls was denouncing they sororities. What, ain't they? They leaving Carbonation like they were denouncing fraternities and sororities and shit, man. Double tap the screen, man. Share the live out, man. They just talking about I'm denouncing Carbonation, man. Like they done dropped their letters. You know what I'm saying? Damn. They treating this shit like a soror fraternity, man. Let's get the 25 likes right quick. I didn't know they was doing it like this, man. What?
Pice had pretty much been staying low-key. And not
What's up,
talking
Mama
about
Money?
his experience while in Carbonation. When he finally did go online and speak about it, he made it clear that he didn't hold any animosity towards any current or past members.
He's still, to me, personally, that's like my OG, you know what I'm saying? Even if he was manipulative and shit like that, that's still my OG, you know what I'm saying? I'll never be like, yeah, Chief, man. All that, yeah. Nah, nigga, but took me out to the jungle, showed me Costa Rica, Panama, Guatemala, El Salvador, Hawaii. I was living a life that most people want to like dream about living on some shit, and I wasn't even working. Like me being humiliated, and anybody else that got humiliated by Nature Boy or Chief, whoever you want to call him, however you want to call him, it's like low key that helped in my character, because it's like.
What's up, Venezuela?
To do that shit psychologically, just think about like what that does to your mind. Like a lot of shit doesn't bother you. You feel me? I'm not gonna have a negative mindset or that type shit, like, because I've trained myself not to. But like I said, I don't got no hard feelings with anybody, bro. Like Solar, Natiri, Juju, the women back at the tribe, Nature Boy.
You were probably fucking on them.
caliber.
Man, I remember one time, bro, when Pharaoh was beefing with Nature Boy. Nigga said Nature Boy was picking who had to date who. Like, you come over there, he'd be like, all right, y'all two finna be together, you know what I'm saying? Y'all couple finna be together, man. But when I wanna come through, you know what I mean? And that's what he was doing, man. I wanna know how true that is, man. That's what Pharaoh and them was saying. I wanna know how true that is.
Chiba, all that shit. I don't got no hard feelings. I don't got no hate, malice in my heart, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I love myself, you feel me?
When I first came in here, I was getting up donations. Then my whole squad turned on me. They stole my money and stuff from my lawyers, so I had to get a public defender. So I've been stuck in this jail. It's like I gotta fight my own case at this point because I'm not getting the proper due
Your
process.
case done, boy.
Due process from the the justice system. They're not coming through for me.
What's up, my Marvin?
So I can't possibly defend myself. And the thing is, I was blasted on the news that I committed a sexual assault on this woman. From the beginning, I was false in prison. There's clear evidence that this girl is lying. There's clear evidence that I'm innocent.
Y'all think Nature Boy really graped that girl? Press 1 if y'all think Nature Boy graped the girl, man. Press 1 if y'all think Nature Boy was really graping the girl out there. Press 2 if y'all don't think Nature Boy was graping the girl, man. You said crazy work. I remember it's true. They was doing it in the damn bushes off the grid, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, they was in Mexico. I remember when they was in Mexico.
For Velvet, who had now been out of carbonation for a little over a year and a
I
half.
remember Velvet.
Every day since she left was a struggle. It would take her about a year after leaving carbonation until she was able to get her first apartment. Before that, she had been through a few domestic violence shelters and also stayed with family members. Many people online that have followed her story throughout the time she was in carbonation were a huge part of her support system. In the summer of 2022, 6 months after moving into her apartment, once again she would rely on her online supporters.
Just recently, something that happened to me that literally changed the trajectory of my life. Literally, the apartment that I was staying in, I managed to get my own apartment, one-on-one. This is the first apartment that I've ever had in my entire life. So I got my own apartment, and I was living in this apartment for 6 months, and it was good. Like, everything was all good. You guys helped me furnish the apartment. It was very beautiful, but now I just feel like I'm about to cry.
Damn, why the video stop? Damn, Chad, how long? I don't know why the video stopped. What the hell is going on?
My own apartment, and I was living in this apartment for 6 months, and it was good. Like, everything was all good. You guys,
let's get the 30 likes right quick. Appreciate that $10 donation, Big Niche.
I feel like I'm about to cry. I just feel like you guys did so much to help me get to where I am right now. It's incredibly.
You said you think you might be trans and meant to be a girl. Do I have any tips? No, I don't. I don't have no tips for you.
Crazy, how much you guys have helped me. Nevertheless, I'm living in this apartment, and there's this lady that lives under me, and so she's not as clean. Y'all see how clean I am. Y'all see how I clean up and stuff like that. So that's not the case. So when I first moved in this apartment, like, nobody told me that there was rats. So as I'm moving, I hear a month goes by, and I'm hearing the rats in the wall. So I'm like, what the like, are you serious? Like, rats.
So it's the difference between a rat and a little field mouse. Now, I done been in the crib and a little mouse come through that bitch, a little stool, a little come through that bitch. You might hear him in a wall or something, but she talking about a rats. She talking about rats. Like, what? rats, I'm thinking of the New York steppers. I'm talking about rats about the size of a damn raccoon. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a rat about a pint size. You know, the size of a little pint bottle, man. Like, what? She need a cat. Yeah, she not. Man.
Okay, this was rats. I'm gonna show y'all the pictures of the rats. Like, I literally caught. Let me show you. Let me pull up these rats. This was a rat. This was the rat that we found in the like after I
Oh, that
started hearing
motherfucker
them.
kind of big.
And the
I
lady
ain't
was
gonna lie.
moving out.
I ain't gonna
This
lie.
is
I
what
ain't
I
gonna lie. That
found
might be a mouse,
in the
bro.
freaking
That is kind of big,
house.
though. It's
So they're
great,
eating my
too.
snacks, they're eating my granola, they're eating all my stuff, right? So I call the exterminator. The exterminator comes, and the exterminator sets more traps. And so this is the first one that we caught. This was the first one that we caught. Let me show you the second one that we caught. This is the second one that we caught. This was in the pantry. This was in the pantry. When I tell you, these rats was the size of Eliana's foot. So this is the third one that we caught on the same trap that the first one was caught. So I'm like, bruh, ain't no freaking way. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way. So now at this point, I'm literally confined to one room. I called the property management and I told them that there was rats. They set the traps. There are more rats. This is not it. These are 3 already. Literally, there's more. There's more. Like, they are in the walls. It's a whole freaking family. So, I'm in a situation
More
where
the motherfuckers down, man. Let's get to 30 likes right quick.
they're telling me, okay, cool, we're gonna find you another apartment. So the apartment complex, they called me today and they're like, hey, we got another apartment for you. You can move this Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. This Thursday is literally the day after tomorrow. I don't have no funds. I gotta move all my stuff out of my house. Somebody just said, where's hubby? I don't rely. Let me tell you, my first baby daddy is in jail right now because he wants to be stupid. He wanted to oppress me. My first baby daddy basically wants to oppress me. This nigga's in jail. This nigga's going to prison. I can't rely on him.
Appreciate that, Hoya.
My second baby daddy, nevertheless, he's completely out the picture because he believes that I want him to do things or I want him to do it. And so, nevertheless, y'all, if y'all can help me, I did pin my Cash App.
In July of 2022, 3 months after his arrest, Nature Boy would formally be indicted on all charges. The following month, he would appear in front of a judge by way of Zoom. He would plead not guilty. This would be the court date that would begin the process of eventually taking a plea deal or heading to trial. Up until now, he'd already been denied bond 3 times.
Elijah Bishop, 31.
Judge Stephanie
Oh, they denied a bail because he was going to all them countries. They probably thought he was finna move around.
Edie is the private attorney of record.
They probably thought he was finna move around. Why did he go to prison? I know one of his charges was grape. I don't know what the other charge was, but he got life plus 10 years, I think.
It hasn't been signed yet, so we'll need an order if the court's going to allow him to withdraw.
Does he want to hire the public or want to be represented by the public defender's office?
He does. So once that order gets signed, my intention would be going forward to enter my appearance, but we just have to wait on that order.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and sign the order, and after I do that, you can go ahead and enter.
DeKalb County.
We'll do.
Okay. Thank
Or
you.
the call.
They did an underhanded night. You know when they blast you on the news for sex cult leader and all this stuff, when you get indicted, that means that they got discovery and they got what they gonna, you know what I'm saying, take people. They would put that all over the news. Nah, they underhanded this indictment. They did it on the 89th day. 90th day they would have to give me a bond. But they did it on the 88th day. 88th day. She indicted me on the 88th day. So boom, right? I'm like, damn, they indicted me, right? Now I'm sitting up there here, they deny my bond. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, there's people out here with murder charges that $500,000 bond, $500,000 bond. I mean, you could have gave me a $500,000 bond. You could tie me bond all this together.
After 4 months of Nature Boy being locked up, True was still hanging on to the thought that Nature Boy was going to be released within the next few weeks or so. Although he was the one paying the bills and buying all the groceries, he wasn't allowed to hang out or sleep in the house. Instead, he was contained to the garage and slept in the...
He was paying the bills, buying the groceries, but couldn't sleep in the house. What? Whoa, 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 Chad, listen, you gotta be a different type of nigga, bro. He had these niggas on time and like they some Shaolin monks. Like they some damn, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He talking about buying groceries, paying bills, and you gotta sleep in the garage. Whoa, Cloud, what is you talking about? It is not plug at the dark, Cloud. What the hell is you talking about? Cloud in here freaked out. It's a little early, Erica, for that type shit. Damn.
Despite people online clowning him and calling him brainwashed, True made it clear he was gonna ride with Nature Boy to the end.
I am the greatest disciple because I hold the knowledge.
That boy say, I am the greatest disciple because I hold the knowledge the best. That boy say he Peter, he Paul, he one of the disciples, man. This shit is crazy, bro. Robert, we talking about Nature Boy right now. We finna talk about the TikTok cult leader. Damn. Jesus King, I know that's right. You said, how long y'all think a girl should have to be able to come out about great days, months, or years? I'm not a woman or a Sub-Zero, so I can give my opinion, but I'm not a woman. So what you gotta have a chocolate and a vanilla strawberry, man. Listen, Erica. That's not plug at the dark here, girl. We trying to keep the daytime crowd in here right now, man. Don't give me the cutting up. Let's get the 35 likes right quick. Let's get the 35 likes right quick. Y'all don't give me the cutting up
I'm the
in here.
most convinced.
I'm out this tequila
I'm the
too.
most brainwashed. Remember? It doesn't matter about the charges. Those are semantics. The pattern still persists. You said I don't believe that. I think my actions say otherwise.
When we talk about brainwashing, all that means is clearing your brain of junk information. Information you don't need. Information that's...
So he said he is brainwashed. He ain't even denying that he's brainwashed. He's doubling down like, shit, y'all calling me brainwashed. Let me tell y'all niggas the intricacies of brainwashing. Let me tell y'all what go into this brainwashing shit, nigga. You need to get all of the negative shit out so we can put all of that bullshit in.
That information that's keeping you ignorant, like white Jesus. You wash everything else on your body. Why would it be?
Limo said, bro, did you block me on Jerkmate? I can't see your profile anymore. Never had one of those. Man, if they're running around with Jerkmates, a plug is AI. They got you. They got you. You uploaded your card information for Nathan. Nothing. They got you, my boy.
Read to wash your brain. I don't understand. You wash your ass. You wash your balls. You wash your own.
He said, y'all ass wash your, you wash your ass, you wash your balls. You need to wash your brain. Come get brainwashed. That's what he said.
You wash your face. Why would you not wash your brain? It's just that the term brainwashing has a negative.
It's New says he's Ellen Uggs and has a call the cops. Listen, I'm gonna show y'all this. Hold on. You see this right here? You see this shit right here? These petitions to seal, man. Petitions to seal, man. My record is public, man. My record is public, and they know what I done in my life in here. That's the difference. That's the difference. My name is Plug. My name is Plug, you know what I'm saying? I did my time. Them folks had me by the ball for 13 years, and guess what? Next time you see me on here, you gonna be like, he has a gun. Straight up, because I'm gonna get my gun rights back. And when I get my gun rights back, I'm gonna go get a big fire. A big fire. I might turn this. I might start a gun channel when I get my shit back, man. Big five. Might start a damn gun channel. What is you talking about in here, man? Them my petitions to seal, man. All my damn cases I done had throughout the years. I started catching cases in 2012, man.
It's associated with somebody that has lost their mind.
As True was still in Atlanta, hanging on the hope, Solar and Neytiri were living their best life in Mexico.
I'm doing everything the opposite of carbonation. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I'm just gonna do everything the opposite of them. I forgive them. I love them. I know they're doing what they're doing.
Thank you, Journey.
I'm doing everything the opposite way. Chief was a Taurus in the 11th house. That's my south node. My north node is Scorpio in the 5th house. I literally have to become the opposite. We're like real life wizards because we'll literally, anything we think about or want, we can get it. And there's so much power in manifesting as couples as well.
Somebody record that shit. Y'all record that shit. I'm trying to understand the motive. I'm trying to figure out what type of image do they think they putting out. Like,
Who the hell is that talking about y'all record that shit?
I'm trying to figure this shit out. Because if I'm watching
Who the fuck is that talking?
flip the script, one way, you this way, and then the next way, you another way, what made me think she won't do that to me when I make her mad or when I make her upset? I hope this some type of brilliant scheme of his to make her look bad. And you understand what I'm saying? I hope this nigga did some type of brilliant ass scheme. Because if this shit is real, my nigga, what Chief told us all the time. If she'll do it.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna keep it real. Look at that nigga eyes, boy. Look at that nigga eyes, boy. That nigga might be zooted, boy. He might be. What? Do y'all see his eyes over here? I can't even zoom in. Oh, I'm not on the Mac no more. I miss being able to, zoom in on my screen like that on the Mac. Man, that man high as hell, allegedly. Damn.
The charges gotta be dropped.
His eyes like this.
How can the charges not be dropped when you look at how the alleged victim is moving? If something happened to you,
All right, his eyes back cool now.
and it really happened, you don't want nothing to do with that organization, nigga, at all, because you scared, you traumatized. This person is not moving like no real victim. This person moving like a bitch that want attention. This shit looking goofy as hell, man. And then the crazy part about it is America say that you innocent until proven guilty, but Chief being treated like he guilty of, man, this shit crazy.
Now that's not true. That is not true. In the court of public opinion, you are always guilty till you're proven innocent, unless you got some supporters. Everybody outside of your supporters is gonna think you guilty until proven innocent. Now, when it comes to the court, yes, you're innocent until proven guilty, but the court of public opinion is different. Sucks. Yeah, a lot of them went to the police.
The following month,
a lot of them went to the police.
September, True and the women would be evicted from the house. Nature Boy instructed Sheba to go home because she had baby job. The other 4 women would rent a room from one of Nature Boy's female friends, and True was expected to find somewhere to park and sleep in the car. But this arrangement wouldn't last long at all. The past 5 months have been the only time True actually had to think for himself in years. During that time, he had slowly come to the conclusion that he was being used for his money. A few weeks after the eviction, he would decide to leave as well.
So I told myself, you're doing this. I'm like, you're feeding this ignorance by supporting it. And it just hit
So
me.
he
and it
finally
said,
left too?
The only reason I'm here and the only reason I'm being uplifted as the last man standing is because I got this check. You don't have
Man, you better get the fuck out of here.
So, people may ask why you didn't leave sooner. I couldn't just take my son and leave Kendra there. But the element aligned where her and John
was gone. So I'm like, boom. Really? I don't even know Portia. I don't know Tanisha. I don't know Kayla. I don't know Jayon. I don't know y'all. Y'all ain't my responsibility. Grown as hell. I said, what do I have to do? I'm not just gonna leave them out the blue. I'm gonna do this right. I unhooked my cards from everything that was being paid on their behalf. I unhooked my email. I unhooked my phone number. I went to T-Mobile. I said, hey, I need a new number. And then once 8 o'clock hit, because that's the end of his phone call session, I said, that's the last time y'all gonna hear from me. Y'all don't even know it yet. Left the car. I said, what can I leave a car and it not get stolen or towed away? I left it at the laundromat, 24-hour laundromat. Somebody's always around here. Boom. I'm gonna leave the keys in the glove box. I'm gonna give you the location to where the vehicle's at. And so I sent them a text message with the instructions on where the car was at, how long I was gonna keep the phones on, because I wanted them to have communication to set themselves up with this new transition that's now about to be taking effect. I called my homeboy. I said,
Hey, at the end of the day, that's shit. That's more than he had to do. He could have just dipped. You know, he left their phones on for some time. Hey, y'all get this shit together. Y'all got a community. Y'all got viral and shit, man. Go and get that shit together. At least get your phones on and shit. I'm not gonna steal the car. I'm gonna park it at the laundromat. Leave it back. You know what I mean? Let you go get the keys and get it, man. But shit, just leave me and mine alone. But this was the nigga that was riding the hardest, man. Shit crazy. Shit crazy, man. Let's get to 35 likes right quick. Let's get to 35 likes right quick, man. You said on plug. Nah, he didn't say. He said, oh, my goatee beard smells like noodles. Nah, it don't smell like noodles. Right now, it probably smell like some cologne because, you know, I went to sleep with this on my shirt. You know what I'm saying? It probably got on the pillow, and, you know, I be sleeping on the pillow, so my chin probably smell like a little cologne or something. Or maybe some, you know what I mean, allegedly. Let's get to 35 likes right quick, man. Double tap the screen. That's how you support the channel for free. We do have memberships available. They get you access to 250 past live streams, and you get some cool ass emojis, man. We 25 subs away from the next sub goal, man. We here with a daytime live, just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We are gonna go live tonight, but right now we just, you know what I mean.
come pick me up from Macon. Pick me up from Macon, man. So I took one of them shuttles from Atlanta Airport, took me to Macon.
Since I've been in here, it's been a very much
So he went to Macon, Georgia.
The people I thought that I looked out for, that was there for me, I thought the people was gonna rob me and turn they back on me, stole my donation money and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy things, the coward moves. Like I never would have thought that these people would say me and wait till I get behind bars and talk shit about me. And, you know what I mean? It's just been an amazing. From this perspective of mine, it's been an amazing, you know what I'm saying, crazy experience, because it's like, what the I knew people, you know, people betrayed me, but this is on a whole nother level. Like this nigga dropped my car off, sent a text message Monday, and then disappeared.
For all job gains. The president has put the economic needs of families and of workers first. He signed the largest tax cuts.
Never did none of these things, you know. At the end of the day, I'm like, damn, nigga just left me stranded. I thought you loved me. What happened to the love, huh? You know what I'm saying? You took all the money, took the Bigo money, the donations we got from Bigo, you took that shit. You took the government shit. You just took everything and left me here.
He said he took the Bigo money. That Bigo check with Nature Boy was probably clocking a cool Bigo check. Nature Boy was probably clocking 3,500, 345 bands a month over there. So he said that nigga took the Bigo check. Dude said he was just getting his get back because he was paying all the bills, paying all the phones and shit. So he probably did take that Bigo check because his car was hooked up to everything. You said, what does it mean to taste like Asian people? I know what you mean. You said you need some drink? What kind of drink? What kind of drink? If anybody want to come up and talk, man, y'all can come up, bro. Like, I got a panel over here on the other live. I have a whole panel going on. Nobody wants to come get on the panel. It's okay, though. I should have just did a regular live, you know what I'm saying? One live. But every time I do these panels, nobody wants to come over. I'm doing them a little differently. Fair enough, I am doing them a little differently. But it's like, hey, man.
My wife's about to sleep in the fucking car. I apologize if I sound a little upset right now, but it's mixed emotions. It's mixed emotions.
Them ain't my wives. What you talking about? Them ain't my wives. And these ain't no children. What you mean I left them out there to fend for themselves? You did that. Them ain't my wives. Them ain't no babies.
Real talk.
I left them to fend for themselves. You did that. Yes, I'm lying. Why you tripping?
If the situation about True leaving with his military check had Nature Boy in his emotions, then the things that were about to happen in the very near future were sure to send his feelings through the roof. After about 4 months of dating, Solar and Neytiri were separated. But Solar wasn't done with his Fuck Nature Boy campaign. What he would do next would shock everyone following the story in real time.
It's crazy the amount of hate that I get for little things like being with Solar, even though this is like the biggest thing that happened in my life. Like,
wow.
What I'm saying is, there are people who will say, like, I feel bad for Janae.
He would got on Velvet. He would got with Velvet.
I feel bad.
Oh, that hitting at your boy in the chest right there.
Bad for what? These women had the opportunity
It's
to
crazy.
be loved, and they neglected it.
Corey, how hot is it over there? What's the temperature over there, Corey? This part 37, bro. They got 37 parts to this shit.
No. Mr. Previously on the rise and fall of Nature Boy and Carbonation.
Got 37 parts to this
Previously
shit.
on the rise and fall of Nature Boy and Carbonation.
This shit crazy, bro. Let's see what the TikTok leader did. Let's see what the TikTok dude did. Let's see what the TikTok dude did. Y'all double tap the screen, shut a live out, man. Let's see what the feds just rated TikTok co-leader Robin Sheen.
Were really separated from the people that have been there for 30 years. And so that was the first time that we were hearing like how people were actually treated in Shekinah. And that for me was like a big turning point.
Hi, and just a few moments ago, we saw a caravan of vehicles leaving this property 10 from what if you take a look behind me, you can see the gate is knocked down. This is on the 7700 block of McGroarty Street.
Damn, that ran through the gate like that.
This morning, this is where a search warrant was served.
About my lawsuit where Robert Shin was suing me, and I was discussing how the judge was going to allow us to do a motion to reconsider. Well, it looks like the civil stuff is about to get just thrown out because Robert Shin and his entire church / cult is currently under investigation by the FBI, and his property was raided this morning. So here's the details. Robert Shin is a pastor that runs a church called Shekinah Church. The church is accused of running a scheme where Robert, as the leader, sets up all of these different businesses.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever go to Utah.
Into his church via promises of fame and wealth. And then he himself takes all of the money, has them donate all of the money back to him through the church, and then he has them working for him basically for next to nothing. Robert also is accused of housing them in homes with senior members of the church who monitor everything that they do and say. He's also accused of money laundering, tax evasion, mail fraud, and this specific search warrant also includes trafficking that involves women. Now, if you watch the Dancing for the Devil, the 7M TikTok cult, which I helped make on Netflix, you know that there was numerous people from the church that were interviewed and shared their stories, including Priscilla Lee, who was one of these alleged victims. The series basically detailed that Robert had, through his son Isaiah, been able to get in touch with a group of dancers that were in Los Angeles, many of whom had very high profiles, had been featured on, So You Think You Can Dance and World of Dance, who were well known and were doing a lot in the industry. And through Isaiah, he was able to infiltrate this sector of this community, and he was able to recruit dancers like James B-Dash Derrick and Concrete and Tight Eyes and Vic White. Vic White's probably the most visible of all of them, and for all of you wondering if Vic is still involved in the church, yes, the answer is yes. And all of these,
Cause he getting paid.
including Miranda.
See, he getting that 70-30 split. While everybody else not getting no chicken, Vic getting that 70-30 split. That's why he ain't love, probably, allegedly.
To this day, all of them are being trafficked for labor and or intimate, non-consensual contact with Robert or other men.
You say I look like Jesus.
Robert
probably
was also
look.
accused of arranging marriages, controlling their daily lives down to where they live, their phone plans, the cars they drive, what they do on a day-to-day basis, and making them monitor their activities and report them back to their quote-unquote mentors. So today, what went down was the FBI, along with the U.S. Postal Service and El Monte's tactical team. El Monte Police Department is the police department that issued the search warrant on the property. They went to the property at 7744 McGrody. This property is a home that's right next to a large abandoned school that they were going to convert into a church. Now they ran into a bunch of issues
convert it to a church
within the community to convert it and even to upgrade it. But this property is sort of a compound where Robert forces many of his followers to live. And while the FBI, the SWAT teams, and the law enforcement were searching the property, several members were detained and taken into custody. From what I can tell you, based upon the identities of the people that I know, we were able to confirm that Isaiah Shin, his son, the one that is the videographer that was always seen with James Derrick and Miranda Derrick and is always tagged on their videos, he was in custody. A man named Young Bin Kim, who is the husband of Shirley Kim, the lawyer that works for Robert Shin. Shirley Kim was seen holding a baby, and she was also taken into custody. And then there was Luke Song, who is a member that works on the grounds. Matthew Shin, who is the now leading member, and he runs their real estate.
I wonder what they was
and
preaching
so
in that
he's the one
church.
that finds all the housing and rents out the properties to the various members and controls where
What's
they
up,
live.
Virgil? Welcome back, Virgil. What I'm trying to figure out is, what was they teaching at that church? Like, what were their religious practices? If they're saying that it was a church, like, who was they praying to? Like, this guy looks like he's Chinese, but they're saying he's from Canada. He's a Canadian immigrant. So it's like, it's a lot going on right here, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm confused.
Also the main mentor for the men, and he's the next in line. So he's like Robert's number 2 next to his son Isaiah. So we saw at least 4 to 5 people that we recognized in custody.
Have I heard of the Yellow Deli Court? Nah, CC, I haven't heard of the Yellow Deli Court.
Zip tied. Shirley Kim was seen holding a baby sitting on a sort of chair outside of a patio.
I haven't heard of
the.
Have y'all heard of the Yellow Deli Court?
Don't be fooled by Shirley. She is ruthless, she is cruel, and I have
I
firsthand
am dual
experience with
streaming, so
how
if y'all want to watch
controlling
the
that woman
video
is
that
and
I'm
how
watching,
dangerous
just
she
go to the
is.
other live
So
stream. It's on this same
anyone
channel.
that
Just head to the
is
other
gonna
live
play the
stream.
victim in here,
It's
and
like
to a
7
degree,
people
they
over
were
here
all,
watching,
they
6,
came
7
in
people
as
watching, and
Robert's,
but you can
you
see
know,
what I see.
followers, and they were all lured into him. But the people that stayed willingly stayed, and they helped him commit crimes. This syndicate does not exist without Robert and the followers doing his bidding for him. I've been covering this story for literally 3 years and 5 months, and I am being sued by Robert, and I know a ton of people involved in this case, and I helped make the series Dancing for the Devil 7M TikTok cult, and my contacts in this case are extensive. I can tell you a few things factually. The FBI was tipped off several years ago. In fact, multiple reports were made to the FBI.
Several years ago.
Obviously, on the series, you saw Kelly and Dean Wilkins speak with them, but I also know that other former members have reported him to the FBI. And then in 2022, I can say with confidence that he was reported to the IRS. And insiders from within the church had tipped off the IRS about the money laundering and the tax evasion, and there was an investigation that started in 2022 with the IRS, and that was a story for a while, and then obviously these kinds of investigations take a very long time.
The IRS hit
But
everybody in 2022
today's
back then.
was a full search of the property that's located in Tahunga. It is where the church is located. It's a abandoned school that used to be for like a Christian school that they were going to convert into a church. There's also a home that sits on the property where several of his followers live, including Isaiah, his son Matthew, his second in charge Shirley, his ex-wife and his attorney, and then
Oh, that's the school?
Matthew Shin, and young Ben, Shirley's quote-unquote husband. So they say that it's for sex trafficking and money laundering.
What y'all
And
think they was giving massages out?
Reporters that were on the scene, they said that they saw at least 7 people that were detained. Now, I don't know if anyone was arrested, and then Melanie Lee, who is a part of the series, was on Instagram, and she said that she had been told that Robert's property in Porter Ranch, which is the home that he lives in, had been raided. And because it's an ongoing investigation, we have no idea if anyone's been arrested yet. But what I can say, based on my own experience, is that, so Robert is suing me, and it wasn't more than like 6 months ago, maybe a little bit longer. No, it was like last summer. We did depositions in my lawsuit, and he's suing me for like defamation and business and interference and all this crap. It's bogus. But we deposed Miranda and James Derrick, and some of the details.
If y'all want me to pull up another quote, y'all let me know. Drop it in the comments and I'll pull up a quote. I see CC said Yellow Deli quote. We finna look at the Yellow Deli quote.
To the court in Minnesota. I don't know if they're still listed as confidential or not, but I wanted
I
to
said I was
say
gonna get on here for a couple
The
hours.
deposition for
I need to order some
me
food.
was I had the opportunity to watch Miranda and James answer questions, and it was terrifying. Kelly Wilkin in the series Dancing for the Devil, the 7M TikTok cult, has stated that it's like her daughter isn't even there. It's like she's a void. It's like she's just this programmed thing that is afraid to say anything and is scared. And it's like she's there, but she's not there. And then the one person that is there is like this nasty, mean girl that lies all the time. And what I noticed was both James and Miranda lied blatantly. They also, in my opinion, appeared very coached in their answers. And then they were doing things like not even knowing how to answer basic questions and asking the attorneys to like rephrase questions over and over and over again. But I think what scared me the most was that James Derrick was terrified during the deposition. That was my impression. He was so nervous that he he said he was anxious. He said he was scared. He didn't.
You said
want to
pull up
answer
another
any
one, Journey. I got
questions
you, Journey.
and
Yeah, we're gonna pull up the
multiple
Yellow
times
Deli,
he
and if
asked
y'all
to
got
take
some
breaks.
more courts that y'all want to look
while
at,
he
we'll
was being
look at them on here.
deposed, Shirley Kim was literally monitoring him. So on our video, we could see we were on a remote login, and so you could see.
Like I'm thinking the court was probably like a Ponzi scheme too, like those guys, this guy right here, the black guy, and a couple of the other people. I'm pretty sure they were getting paid. Like they were saying that they was taking everybody's money and. You know, they were getting little to next to nothing and shit, man. Not everybody, man. Some of them people was getting the chicken, man. And because they were the highest earners, so they were the ones doing the best recruiting, the most recruiting. It was probably like a Ponzi scheme, man. Like a damn Ponzi scheme. You got to pay that shit up.
Watching, and Shirley logged in because she was representing them as an attorney, even though she's in California.
Nah, this not Nature Boy right here. Sub-Zero.
He would come
This
back,
dude name
and
is
it was like
Rich.
she would have the answers, and they were very coached answers, and then they made statements that were just flat out like lies. Like they both denied being.
Why is Kendrick so fake?
But
What do you mean
also
Kendrick's
both
fake?
acknowledged that they knew and had heard about the sex of me were wrong. It was very, very disheartening. And Miranda was asked by us point blank if she was aware that Robert had been accused of rape and sex trafficking, and she said yes. And she also had told us was not a victim of his. And we hope that that's the truth. We really do. We hope that that's the truth, but we don't know. We really don't know. We have heard so many other stories from people on the inside about that have been watching what's going on. So my experience watching this, and these depositions were over like 2 separate
You said,
days.
what am I saying? I don't know what I was talking
6
about.
hours each, and it was obvious to me that they were not.
I don't know what sexual battery is. I'm assuming it was like.
Remember our investigation into the religious cult 12 Tribes. Former members say it heavily disciplines children, lacks medical care, and tears families apart. Well, after our report, a former elder of 12 Tribes came forward, and tonight he goes on the record about its teachings for the very first time.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Hi, hon. It was an invitation we simply couldn't refuse.
Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you for making the journey.
A one-on-one with one of the 2 men responsible for setting up the 12 Tribes here in Australia.
We're complicit.
12 tribes, man. How many people is gonna be the 12 tribes, bro? The Hebrew Israelites talking about they the 12 tribes, man. Black people. Now we talking about, yeah, we got the Arab nations talking about they the 12 tribes. We got the Israelites talking about they the 12 tribes. We got FBAs talking about they the 12 tribes. We got Native Americans talking about. Now we got Australians talking about they the 12 tribes, man. Moneyway, what it do? You see I'm dual streaming right now, Moneyway. See if you can see the other stream right now, Moneyway. Drop the link, Chalk. Or something. Nah, don't drop the link here because they ain't gonna be able to click it. But see if you can see the dual stream, Money. If you want to come up, I'm on a panel on a dual stream. We just kicking it right now. But I'm cammed up on a panel. I got 2 lives going on this one channel right now. One of them is a panel. One of them is this. Let me know if you can see. What do, Money?
The cult's accused of beating their children and restricting access to proper medical.
Listen, Michael Brown, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm not over there. That's AI.
Just it's the whack, whack, whack. It's just enough to get their attention, really.
When was the last time that it rained?
I don't know. I can't even remember. We've had spits and promises.
Hans Ganecki, formerly Scott Ganecki, has never spoken publicly about the 3 decades he spent as a leader of the 12 Tribes.
Until now.
Now, if he's saying that he the leader of the 12 tribes and they white people in Australia, I wonder are they still teaching the same thing similar to like the Hebrew Israelites or whatever. I wonder like what they doing. Like,
You want to come on in?
Sure. Thank you very much.
This is Master Interview 1.
People say I was brainwashed.
yeah, buddy, I'm trying some shit right now.
And I get that. I understand the process, I think, a little bit. But in my case, I would say no. Now, I needed an identity. I didn't know who I was. I was 23, and I was desperately wondering who the heck am I? And I found it in a big way, like really big way.
The cult is based on the First Testament. The 12 tribes live in communities, handing over all their possessions and all their money when they join. They recruit members through their yellow deli cafes around the world, but it's their treatment of children that has sparked international headlines.
How old are you? 10.
This hidden camera investigation aired on US television in 2018, filming young children of the 12 tribes being forced to work on their farms and on factory assembly lines.
Factories? We don't have factories.
We have video.
On factory assembly lines is crazy. Now out on the farm, you know what I'm saying, picking some potatoes. Long as they ain't out there all damn day like some slave labor. Hey man, what's up, Sunset? I don't feel any type of way about the kids picking potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, man. When I was growing up, my pops had a garden. I was in the damn garden. He got a garden now. I be in his damn garden sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe if it was forced every single day, but you gotta understand that shit, sometimes they build character. Like shit, if them kids gotta wake up in the morning, spend 30 minutes, an hour out there picking some damn potatoes, man, that shit build character, man. I ain't mad at them. Now, if they was out there for whole 8 hour shift or some shit like that, nah, hell no. But like, man, having them kids help out, be a helping hand and shit, man, that shit build character, man. More kids need to be out there picking them damn potatoes. I'm gonna keep it real.
Sir, in 2013, a police raid removed 40 children from a 12 tribes compound in Germany after undercover footage captured repeated physical punishment of a number of children. The Current Affair has heard numerous accounts of Australian children at the hands of the tribes being beaten with rods from a very young age.
All right.
In Picton and in the Blue Mountains outside of
Hold on, chat.
about the attitudes within the 12 tribes of the severe disciplining of children.
How did I feel about it? I thought it was great. At the time, I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was,
Why?
You can come up with an argument that says, hey, children need boundaries. They're insecure without them.
And I don't disagree with that, but I've got a 16-month boy.
Yeah.
And I think if I were to whack her with a rod, I can tell you that she doesn't understand what I'm doing or why.
No, it's more like dog training. It's you're reducing them down to more of a primal level. You're not reasoning. Before I had children, this was fine. I loved it. You have your own, and life takes on a different flavor. And smacking your own and being on the bed there, different all of a sudden.
And it was different for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything changes when you have children.
Han's wife decided to leave the 12 tribes in 2009 with their kids. Their intense disciplining had become too much for her, and Han decided he too would leave with them. He'd started to...
Hey, y'all be sure to like the video. Double tap the screen over here and just hit a like over here for me. Everybody on this stream right here, man, y'all hit the like button for me.
Was frowned upon, even in serious situations.
Let's get the 40 likes right quick.
Going to hospital. You were an elder, so when people were ill, what was your role?
As an elder and a shepherd, you would go and you would find out if there was anything in them that they needed to get out.
Like what?
And you could call it confessing your sins. You've been watching pornography, you had, I don't know, you've been mean to your wife, or you've been insubordinate to your husband, you'd hit your children too hard.
And that would be causing the illness.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But if someone's seriously ill?
Then we would pray for them. We didn't say you couldn't go to the hospital, but it had to get to a point of urgency where there was some danger. I know of a girl who almost died, and by the time they got her there and they got her a blood transfusion, she was nearly gone.
So does an elder get to make that call?
Elders, you're going to, when it gets sort of critical, like in a birth, we would always have a gopher guy with a vehicle that is fully petroled up and the keys in his hand, and he knew where the hospital was. That reluctance is dangerous. It takes you too close to the line. But that's how we did it. We were all in. We actually were believing that he was going to come through.
By he, Han means God.
And when he didn't come through, then generally it's your fault.
Although Han left the 12 tribes a decade ago, it wasn't a clean break. He stayed in contact with them over the years, the group even welcoming him back for a visit to their main commune, Peppercorn Creek Farm, just a few months ago, where he returned with some of their medical guides, instructing members to take herbs to treat serious illness.
Last time I checked, I don't know if blended garlic was going to cure
Well, this was
pneumonia in a child.
This was our first port of call, and you didn't. Your first idea was not a doctor and not a hospital.
I mean, here there's guidelines on how to treat preeclampsia, and it talks about taking certain herbs to look after a woman's liver. Someone who's had preeclampsia, it's life-threatening.
Yeah.
A few herbs isn't going to fix a life-threatening condition.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah. I would agree.
All right, y'all, I'm finna end this vertical live. Y'all can head over to the horizontal live and hang out with me, man, where we can watch this all together. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Double tap the screen, shut the live out. Head over to the other live that's on the channel, you guys.